Logan here with Randy Lovejoy. He's pastor of Silverlake Presbyterian Church. And Randy just got involved in the Tangible Kingdom Primer Group. And what on earth is a Tangible Kingdom Primer Group?
It really was much more about facilitating community building among people. It's all done in a way that's very proactive, that's very much in the community, that's acting on what you believe, and then getting together to share about those experiences and talk them through. We had a gathering of people that we'd known each other for quite a while, but when we did the Tangible Kingdom Primer together, it deepened those relationships and really built community over that period of time of the study that just hadn't happened previously. Even forming the community around the call to be in the community as followers of Christ is a lot of times we focus on what are we going to do on our church campus together to build community with each other. But what's often missing from that is the experience of actually living out your faith outside of the church together. So the Tangible Kingdom Primer adds that piece that it calls you out to step out, to stretch in your faith, and that builds Christian community. People have been stretching and doing things. So as we got together, the sharing time was energized. I know in a lot of cities, hospitality is something that starts to kind of fade out, but is in the scriptures and has regularly been a part of what the church is about. There's an opportunity to kind of throw a party for people that you know. But the idea of this party was just to have a place where you express hospitality to the people that come. And as we worked on that together, it was a very, again, embodied, practical way to test this out. It challenged us to think about hospitality in our lives as a whole. And are we creating those spaces in our lives for people that we know to just be involved with? Remember what hospitality is, and remember how important it is, and remember how just building relationships and being there for one another is. A couple of people show up at our kind of party that we threw. They were younger, and they were like, the LA scene, and like, hey, you didn't say an end time, so we're here. But what was great was as they showed up, a lot of the people from our TKP group gathered around them and really began to engage them, and there was a lot of laughing and sharing and interactions in the way that they got to know those people and wanted to continue the relationship with our neighbors because they met there and interacted with them and just had a really good experience.
It's a kind of a practical way to help people act their way into a new way of thinking.
Yeah. It's about gathering together. It's about being out in the community. It's about gathering together again and sharing what God has done. And then going out and stretching some more, and then beginning to go out together and say, how can we together provide a space where we can love people and care for people?
For more information about the Tangible Kingdom, go to missio.us.